Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our weekly analysis. What's really happening? Nothing much. But hey, last week it was crazy. The market was going up and down. But the biggest thing there, it was the dollar was quite strong. And that was also mixed with the geopolitical news. And we have tensions all over the place. That it's the cause. So this Saturday or yesterday, we can see here. I don't really want to mention these names that much because YouTube doesn't really like us to just mention stuff about wars and stuff like that. So you can see there they say Iran has launched drone attacks on Israel, US officials say. So this has been coming for quite some time if you've been watching the news. So that can actually push gold to go even crazy. And what I like about that is we saw that gold, it was selling on Friday. So it means that can be a very good idea for us to take some very nice buy on gold. But we just need to wait and see because we also have to check our fundamentals or economic news. As on Monday or tomorrow, we have a nice one. We have retail sales Monday. I like it because we've been holding the trades also. So I have these few trades, but I just hold that intentionally because I'm expecting the market to keep going up. It's not like maybe I panic because of the loss or something like that. Nope. But what we see here is previously, it was March, because now it's April, right? We can see that the numbers were not really that aggressive. Previously, core retail sales, it was 0.3. Retail sale month over month, this was crazy high, right? So this month, the estimate says core retail sales will go a little bit higher and retail sale month over month will be going down. So that will be mixed. It means that might not really move the market that much. But if these are going to go up, like more than this and more than whatever that we see there, that is going to make the dollar to be way too stronger, right? So we also have manufacturing index here. I don't really know much about this one, but we will see how it will react. But as you know, I like this number because they say it's 0.5. I think maybe we might have maybe 0.4. That will be great because it means that we're going to lose some momentum. If maybe here's going to be 0.3, that will be way much better. And that is going to be the only high impact news for the dollar for this week. So the other one is only unemployment claims. But beside that, we also have Powell is going to speak on Tuesday. Then he's speaking all this week, guys. He's like speaking every week. So here is Gbpjpy economic news, not really that important. So we will see what will happen, right? So again, gold, it's also going up because with these tensions, obviously, if you invest in your money, I think gold, dollar, it's also a safe haven. We know that gold, it's number one, but also the dollar, it's also good. So which means we might still see the dollar going up, and that you should just try to change that those news and try to see them here on the chart, right? So guys, I think this week is the last week for you to join that $48 special. I will place it here, and if you want to be part of the team, just let me know. And we also have another 14 days training, guys. So this training actually, it needs people who have this issue. Remember, on this one, it's like you know how to analyze the market, you know how the market moves, you understand everything that I do, but you still struggle maybe with risk management, trading mindset. You are like, you don't really know how to stay disciplined. You don't really know how to manage your emotions, practicing patience, all those things. If you have that issue, 14 days to me, I think for me, it's enough because whatever that we're going to teach you is just still going to stay there with you. It means you're gonna stay back and still practice and see whatever that will happen, because mostly you can know how to trade, but you can't keep profits. You see, so I'll place that here. You can see that if you want to be part of that team, that's fine. You can let me know. We also still have mentorship. You will see that at the end of this video. So now let's just do our analysis. We're gonna go just slow. We're gonna just relax and see what we can get on the market. We are not actually on a hurry. It's weekend. Let's just relax, watch, and then when we have a new week, which is starting tomorrow, you can start your things afresh. You can all do things relaxed, right? So what's really happening? We can easily see that we are on Eurosd. We can easily see that yes, previously the market it was going up as an uptrend. We had a very nice uptrend there. After that, this is a proper breakout. Do you see that? We see a proper breakout here. Then we see a smaller consolidation going down. So on that, we had a nice sell pending order. But on Friday, the market was just going crazy. I also took some losses, especially on EURUSD. I don't really trade EURUSD. I wanted to scalp it. I don't know why. Guess what? I actually took a loss there. Yes, it happens. But I understand the market. I understand when to get out. And I don't really blow the account. I can just take that. I know I can recover that within a day or 2 days, you see. So, yeah. So now here we have the market consolidating, which means we're going to just take this out and just make sure that we do this, something like this. So if you have some serious questions about the market, you can just let me know. For every Tuesday, just know that it's going to be market questions and answers. So I will be trying to answer your questions. I saw someone said, Kenzo, how fundamentals work and stuff like that. Yes, I will be going through that, but just know that, guys, other things that you want me to share with you, they will be taught on our mentorship, right? So because that is my time, and my time is way too valuable, I guess, because I'm a trader. So I will be making something out of that, but I will be answering those questions. But just know that other ones, they will just need enough time, me and you one-on-one. Like that 14 days is actually one-on-one. You're not going to be in a group, so it's just one-on-one and trying to help you to apply your risk management, how to use your lot sizes, stop losses, stuff like that properly, and to be consistent. So on Eurojpy, you can easily see that, yeah, the market is broken out, but the structure, I can say it's something like that. So which means we might end up continuing like that. I like the fact that it's clear that now we are on a downtrend. The market just broke out. Now we are continuing on this downtrend. So which means we are going to look forward for sell positions only. Simple as that. Sometimes the market can reverse aggressively and you can take losses here and there, but at the end of the day, if you follow the trends one way or another, you're still gonna smash that. So now we are on Eurojpy. I like this one here. I think early tomorrow I'll have to send this pending order. Unfortunately, now the market won't be doing anything. So what we have here is a proper support area. The market was going up very nice. So what we have here is a nice consolidation structure. So it's obvious that around this area we're expecting the market to do what? To continue going up. So this will be a very nice buy. So the market is just continuing like that. We are on this nice uptrend. That shows us that the market is actually respecting our uptrend. The market is actually respecting this uptrend. So this is going to be adjusted. We're going to draw something like that. So something like this is way much good, because to me, we've been respecting this for quite some time. So it's easier for us to have that confidence to say, you know what, let's hold on this trade and we're gonna push to the upside, unless if maybe the market reverses. But now it shows us that the market is continuing. Unless if the market breaks, we will say now the market is getting out of that uptrend. But at the moment, things are still looking good on this trend. You see that? So let's push to the next one, which is USD/JPY. The dollar was very strong, but against JPY, the move was not really that much. That move was not really that aggressive. But what we see here is, yes, we saw that the market was going up. You can see I'm drawing my support areas there. Then here we had this nice consolidation structure. Then we had a breakout there. Obviously, we took that. You can see that. Obviously, my people were eaten, but the market was quite slow. I thought maybe the market was just going to aggressively go up. Where we are now, you can see that this is a proper consolidation. So if you are still holding this, I think maybe you can just reduce your stop losses, or maybe you can just close this thing. I feel like it might still go up, but we have the news on Monday, so that might change things, and we have tension. So it's not really good thing just to stay in the market that much. We have to understand that. So we have to understand that and see what will happen. So I'm expecting a continuation, even though I see some serious consolidation there, but I still see the market continuing going up as we are on this uptrend, unless if the market shows us that, you know what guys, I'm changing that trend and I'm going down, then we can say, okay, let's think twice. Maybe we can just get out of this and just wait for a proper reversal. So now we are on Gbpjpy. What's really happening? Quite similar to what we saw on Eurojpy. We had a proper support area, and you can see that. But what we see here is on that diagonal structure, you can see we have this proper breakout there. So this is not really a change of a trend. That was, to me, is actually an adjustment. Don't just jump on a sell here. Jump on a sell if the market breaks out of that support, because the market respected this area. You can see I already pointed that out. So which means the market was just adjusting that trend. The market does that. If you don't know, you end up selling, and once you think the market will be going in your favor, you end up losing that trade. So we'll be adjusting this trends lines just to fit what we have at the moment. So I will start that. You can see there. You see that? So this trend is evolving slowly, and yeah, and we understand that. So this trend is evolving slowly and it's good. You can see that a nice buy can work in our favor. So I'm expecting a proper buy. If we drawn it like this, you can see that actually we were already supposed to be in this trade, but unfortunately this happened before the market closed. But it's good. I think early in the morning we can still jump on this. So if you trade Gbpjpy, yeah, you can jump on that early tomorrow, because sometimes if you are not in the group, we might not really obviously if you are not in the group, you can't get the updates. So, or even if you are in the group, sometimes I can wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning just to send that. You see, sometimes we need to rest. So which means you will just have to jump on that, unless if maybe the market will just be around that area, then I will be updating you guys. I will be updating you. So now we are on this Bitcoin structure. You saw that we had a proper buy structure for quite long. You can see that. But now the market is breaking out. That shows that the dollar was gaining the momentum. So the question is, the market is going to respect this area? I don't know, but we can just point out of that these areas. Maybe this is just a nice breakout just to adjust, because we can see that this can make sense. So, and we can see that the market tried to reverse there. So will the market continue going up? We will see. It seems like the market is going to do that. If the market is respecting that, it means we're going to have something like this going further. You see that? So, but for now, let me just mark it there. If the market goes down below this support, it means that the market will be now seriously going down, right? It will be now changing that trend. But at the moment, it means we will end up adjusting our trend just to make sure that we fit the current structure. Maybe it might be something like that. But for now, it's still early. Let me just leave it like that. But the overall structure, yes, we are still on that bullish momentum. Yes, that is a smaller sell, but the overall structure is quite bullish. So we're not actually panicking with smaller reversals, right? Yeah, so now what's really happening on DXY dollar index? It shows us that, you know what? We had a nice uptrend. We had a nice we had a very nice resistant area, which was broken out. That shows that the dollar is quite strong, and that is not really good for other pairs. It's good if you are selling. If you're not selling, it means, yeah, that will be against you, right? So Now what we see here is the market is going towards the second resistance there. I don't know, let me see. Okay, it's the second resistance that we have. Maybe here I think the market already passed that stage, but I think the market is just going up. So let's zoom and see. Let's zoom and see where we were last week. So you can see that we had a proper uptrend. We had the CPIs, all this news. We saw a proper breakout there. So this was a proper breakout, but this did not really show much on other stocks like indexes like Nasdaq and USD. The market was still little bit going up. Not on Nasdaq and S&P 500. US30 was the one that was starting to sell, right? Especially on Friday. So this shows that the dollar gained that momentum. So it doesn't really mean that this bullish move is actually bad for Nasdaq. No, sometimes it's good when the economy is performing very well, because remember, those companies, they live in that economy. So if the economy is not performing very well, it means one way or another, even those companies, they're not going to perform. Because let's say maybe you're selling some stuff, you're selling some oranges, and maybe we have 2 people working, let's say 20 people working, right? 20 people working, and now if the economy is not performing very well, now we're gonna slash 10. Now we have only 10 people. Let's say these oranges were maybe, let's say 100 or 120. So obviously your sales, they're going to do what? They're going to drop because we have few people who are working. If you want to understand economic news, it works like that. You see, it's like business. Economy, it's like actual business. Demand and supply. There are people who are working. There are people who, obviously, when people working, there are people who are going to buy. So if maybe we have enough people who are buying, it means things that are going to be bought, and that actually increases the rates sometimes. I mean, not the rates, inflation, because we have so many people who are buying stuff. So which means if I'm a business owner, I have to increase the price so that I can take advantage of that, and that pushes the price to go up. We're gonna have higher retail sales, PPI is going to go up, and then interest rates, they're gonna say, oh, we're gonna actually increase the rates so that we can actually cut those prices. But we reach a point where economy is not performing very well. So when we have enough people who are working, even though the inflation is going up that much, but it's still good because people are working, you see. So it's where businesses, they have a choice to cut the prices here and there just to help the economy. So that's what it's really happening at the moment. So now what we see here is the market is still going up. This shows that the dollar is seriously going up. So that is actually our potential highest area, but it's far. For the market to reach this area, it's quite the same as this level. From here to there, it's just the same as here to there. It means once the market reaches there, it's going to be tough for other markets. So we're not just fighting the trend, we will just follow the trend. So we don't really have much. So with the tensions that we see in the Middle East and all over the place, that's really bad. It shows that the dollar still going to gain that momentum. And that is going to have some issues with the Fed cutting them rates. Simple as that. EURUSD, what's really happening? If you are new to the channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. And we have some free signals. Check the description if you want to be part of free signals. You can just check on my description and you can join. On EURUSD, yeah, on this one, I felt it. This was my major loss actually this year on EURUSD. I don't really trade EURUSD. I don't know why I did trade that, but I was trying to scalp. So what's really happening is the bigger structure, or the overall structure was, yes, we are actually on a nice downtrend, right? But just because we had the news, which was interest rates for Europe, I think it was Thursday, I think it was not Friday, but I think it was Thursday. So you can see the structure. Yes, the structure agrees with us that, you know what, we are on a downtrend structure, right? So once the market was here, because we've been holding our Nasdaq on Thursday, it was moving very nice. We did smash that. So the market was respecting this area, this support, and we had interest rates. So I said, you know what, let's just scalp this, we'll just get out, because I thought that obviously they're gonna hold the rates. But just because they just copying US, interest rates from Europe, they just said, oh, we're also going to cut the rates, I think around June. The same thing that Powell said, or Federal Reserve in the US said. So I understand they just have to copy US because it's their bigger brother. So that made the euro to go even lower. All right, here it was not really about the dollar, it was about the euro. They said they're gonna cut the rates. That makes the euro to be a little bit weaker, and yeah, that was not really good. And since we were holding those trades, I had to get out along the way. Yes, along the way I did make some profits because the market was just reversing as we were just scalping. Unfortunately, we took a loss there. So yeah, we're gonna recover that within 1 or 2 days. So now what do we see? We can easily see that it was actually a stronger reversal on this downtrend. So what I see here is, obviously, instead of the market doing something like that, I think now the market will be doing something like this, going further down as we are now on this downtrend. I don't think those tensions, they're gonna just end within a day. I think they're still gonna continue. And quite similar story here on Gbpusd. You can easily see that we are on a downtrend. It's not like we're going against the trend, but sometimes you can scalp when the market is going down. That doesn't really mean that the market is on an uptrend when we say let's scalp that. No, sometimes we wait for too long and we don't really have trades and we can just scalp something, and sometimes we make money on that, sometimes we lose. And this is what we see here. You can see that this is actually a very proper downtrend structure. So I'm still expecting to see a continuation of that sell, but a reversal is still very good. Even here, I expected the same thing to happen, but the market decided to break that. But I understand, because we are on a downtrend, sometimes we can get at the wrong time. We can get on the market at the wrong time. So yes, that is actually a continuation of that downtrend structure. So now we are actually on gold. What's really happening on gold? You can easily see that yes, the market is still going up very nice. The market is still going up very nice. You can see that. So, and what I like is we had nice reversal where we are. I think this is gonna be a very nice buy. I think gold is still going to go up, especially with the tension. This is not going to actually correspond with the dollar, because these tensions that happened on Saturday, it's actually on weekend. We were expecting that, but it happened on weekend, which means the market from tomorrow, you just need to wake up early, especially if maybe you want to catch this move. I think this will be a very nice buy going further. I think these tensions, they're just going to push this oil, gold to go even further. But you will just plan your trades there, but I'm expecting it to reverse. Yes, there is a chance that maybe the market can still continue if maybe we have some good news from those countries, but for now it seems like things are not going very well, and this might push gold to go up. As remember, when we say safe haven, whatever, just try to understand those are the economic terms, but we can just say gold, it's safer when things don't go well. If there is wars, there is pandemics, there is 1, 2, 3, there is floods, there is stocks market not performing very well, gold, it's a precious metal, way valuable than diamond, I guess. So it can hold or retain its value whether there is war or not. So which means holding that metal, or let's say gold stocks or gold features or whatever, that can actually sustain. I mean, the change is not going to be that much whether there is war or nothing, you see. So which means mostly people buy this, governments buy this, all people buy stuff like this, because if maybe you have your portfolio, if maybe you buy shares, one way or another you need to have stuff that doesn't really fluctuate that much. They do fluctuate, but positively. You have to have inflation stocks. So unfortunately, we don't really talk about stocks here, but you can just use that knowledge and understand what's really happening on the chart, and you will understand. And at the end of the day, guys, when we trade like this, it's not really a secret. When we trade like this, we're not going to be traders like this forever. I can just keep trading, But down the line, guys, I'm also an investor. So I will be buying all these shares, having some businesses here and there. So I won't be like day-to-day trader like this. So things will change. So that's why we say learn until we change. When you come here, I'll say, no, I no longer do that, man. I'm more of an investor. So you'll say, oh, Kenzo 1, 2, 3. No. It's way things supposed to go, right? So now we are on US30. What's really happening? We were on a very nice uptrend for quite some time. So on this one, for those who don't really understand, JP Morgan and Citibank or something, they did actually release their earnings. I think this week we will also have some earnings. So they did release their earnings. I think it was Friday. They were good. They did beat the estimation, or the estimate. So, but what happened is once they released that, boom, the market or the stocks on those banks started to sell off. And if you know, you know. US30 also, because these are 30 companies, 30 plus companies. So we also include JP Morgan's there. So which means once they lose, they have enough value in this US30. That's when we started to see these sales, right? But what we know is they did beat the estimate. So which means they will reverse anytime soon. And this thing also happened on Nasdaq. When Microsoft released their estimate, so their earnings, Amazon, Apple, most likely they beat the estimate or the expectation, and the market still sells. Then few days or 1 week later, the market goes crazy. I think with that, people, they just taking their profits and then they will be buying because they see, oh, this thing is still growing. Then they buy again because they saw the good news. So don't be confused with that. So when you see maybe US30 trying to reverse, don't be surprised. I did tell you about that. So yes, now you can easily see that after the market broke out, guys, we're not going to fight the trend. On my structure, this is a very proper uptrend structure. So, but the market is been trying to consolidate, reverse, and there. So at the end of the day, we said, you know what? It's now visible that this is on a downtrend. Let's have a sell. But you can see that it's still hesitating. And the fact that I hate about this is on Monday, we're going to have retail sales. If things are going to be positive for US30 or negative for the dollar, we might see an aggressive push to the upside. So let's play safe. Just know that yes, we might be on a downtrend structure, but the stocks, when they go up aggressively more than sell structures. I hope you understand that. So now let's go on Nasdaq. On Nasdaq, if you check this structure, we are still on this consolidation mode. Yes, we had a nice reversal on Thursday. We did smash that. Another one here, but the market did not really go even lower. So to me, yes, we are still within that uptrend. We are still inside that uptrend. So you can see that the market has been going up. So where we are here, yes, US30 did a sell, but it's showing us something. This thing is giving us some clues that maybe US30 is showing us some clues that we might end up having a breakout, or maybe Nasdaq is showing us some clues that, you know what, are we still strong? We might still have a reversal. And that's what I see. Or this shows us that the companies inside this Nasdaq, they are very well, like they don't really care much at the moment. Everything is positive. They have extra cash, those companies. They can survive the turmoil or the ups and downs or the volatility of the economy. So which means if they can stay like this, we might still see the market going up. Because if you are an investor, this time it's actually a good time. When there is geopolitical stuff going up and down, just know deep down there are investors which would actually like this, because now other stocks will be selling because of the panic. And guess what? If maybe the stocks were, maybe for example, one share was $200, maybe now you might get it maybe for $120 or maybe less than $100. So this is a nice discount, and within 6 months or 3 months the market will be back again. That's how people invest, right? So even here on Nasdaq, that's what we see. the value of these companies, it's still holding very nice. And we also have the earnings. So let's hope that the earnings are not going to disappoint us. And I like the fact that the market is still respecting our uptrend. Here we are on this cycle. We are on a ranging structure, so we're expecting the market to continue going up. I'm not forcing things. You can easily see that the market is still on this uptrend, and I still believe that unless if the market breaks the support, I have no choice. If the market breaks this area here, I will say, you know what, let's look for that sell. For now, I'm still way bullish, even though things don't look nice on the economic side, right? Not US30, S&P 500. S&P 500 on here, it's like quite different, quite similar, not quite similar to US30. But what we see is we were on a very nice uptrend going up, very nice. If we go back, you will see that we've been going up since November. So we did have this sells, but at the end of the day, you can see this is a step. So you can't say this is it's a downtrend. No, it's a step. We're still going up. That's how the market moves on an uptrend. So now what we see is, yes, it seems like the market is now getting out of that. And if this is the end of that trend, yeah, it's going to be sad because we've been holding that, but we enjoyed that. So it's not really a bit of a problem. Even if maybe you're holding 1 or 2% here, if you can lose them here, it's not going to be the same as what you made for the whole 6 months or 4 months, right? When the market was going up. So that's part of the game. We have to actually give them, if this was a pie, for example, for those who trade, because people don't really want to lose in the market. That's why we say we have 14 days of learning just to for you to understand the market, you see. So there's nothing wrong giving the market this piece. If this is a pie chart, there is nothing wrong giving the market this piece, and there's, you can call that a loss. Right? Let's say it's a loss. And if maybe you're winning all this, I mean, what else? You have to give them this smaller piece, break even, some profits there, here and there. You see. So, but there's no way that you're gonna keep 100% of this. One way or another, we're gonna take some losses here and there. But what I like is more than 80% of the time we always smashed it. So what I see here is we are still on this nice uptrend, but we just need to have a proper breakout. And I see that the market already closed below this area. So let's see what will this candlestick do. Will it continue going down? Yes, it's possible it can continue going down. And there is also possibility that it can still go up again, right? But the problem is on Monday we have the news. That news, they will just accelerate this. So if we say the trend can last 4 months, 6 months, let's check this trend. This trend started around this area, November there. So which means we can still give this structure a chance to mature. We can let the market give us a nice structure so that we can say, okay, that is a proper breakout. So we're not missing anything if the market, we leave the market doing something there. Then we can jump on those sales if the market continues doing that. And we don't really want to jump on the fake moves there, right? So if the market continues, it's also fine. We can still continue doing what we were doing before. Simple as that, right? So also oil. Oil is still going to go up, especially on Monday, Tuesday. Let's say this week. Because these tensions, they started to happen this weekend. So which means things, they're going to be different this week, coming week. Oil is also one of them. It's going to be affected by this war. And then, or these tensions, let's not say war, or these tensions. So this is what I see. I see oil still going up. And just know that when oil is going up, this also pushes inflations to go up. That's the thing. That's the thing. And if the inflation is going up, it means that prices are going up. Simple as that. Because for the cost of delivering those foods to your store, it's now extra 2%. So it means you're gonna add more when you pay some stuff. So something like that. So, but what we have here is we have a very nice structure, consolidation structure. We are coming from this uptrend structure. So what we have here is quite simple. We're gonna buy. I think we are on a very nice structure where we can look for this nice buy. Nice buy, something like that. So I'm expecting to see something like that to happen, and this time it can be aggressive. You still remember when Russia and Ukraine tensions, oil started to fly. It was February of 2021. It's 2021 or 2022, I no longer remember. You see this area. Let's see. 2020, I no longer remember. This thing was flying, guys. This thing did fly. I think it was 2022 or 2021. I think, yeah, something like this. 2022. Yeah, I think it was 2022. Feb of, yeah, around here. You can see what oil did here. I think this, not exactly like this, but something like this might happen, and that it's, to me, when we have wars and stuff like that, it's free cash. That's why the rich get richer, because they understand this. They can just keep buying. They know that this thing's gonna fly. But along the way, just know that the moves might not really be as normal. You might still get some aggressive reversals, but at the end of the day, the market might end up going back to where it's supposed to be. But just know that we might have those aggressive moves. Simple as that. So anyways, guys, I will be posting my things here. Whatever that you want to join, just let me know. You can scan that QR code to talk to me on my WhatsApp. So thank you very much. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Bye.